Include notes. Don't mention Abu Dhabi Grand Prix yesterday. It will cause a stir in the comments. Oh, we're live? Oh, hello there. Welcome to the final race of the season. What a shame. F7's title has already been decided, but you know what? Let's just get this away with anyway. I do believe we do not have Lewis here tonight. He's lost the title anyway. The championship was won by Larcel Grizzly last week. Lewis is not racing. Yeah, he's not racing. Ananas is getting the AlphaTauri. He got third last week in the Baku race, where Lewis won, and Marcel got second to clinch the championship in a much fairer way. It's taken a long time to get in this session. Actually, I do believe we're having problems. Yes, we are here in Interlagos for the final race of the season. Of course, has been on the calendar since the 70s, I believe. Of course, back when it was a much different version of the track. A couple of the drivers have left the session. That's not a good start. Remember, this is the final night of the season, so that means we will have no more races until next month, at least. So 16 drivers here tonight, including our new champion Marcel. No need to go over the championship points because, yeah, they forgot to do the standings. What a shame. And I can't be bothered to do math. I've got too many things to do at once. Yeah, Marcel's the champion. He's leading by 28 points. He's got 141. Lewis has 113. So it is impossible to win because there's only 17 points available. Welcome to you all joining the chat. Remember, there are 4 streams going on right now. We've got F2, the title decider for F2, F4, F5, and F7. This one being, of course, and then, sorry, F2, F3, F4, F7. F5 is on 8 o'clock, along with F1, which has already been decided, the title, and F6 and F8 as well. A couple of drivers just leaving the track. The first of them being Francisco, back from his race ban in Baku. No stewards inquiries to go over this week, but you know, he is on the watchful eye of our PSGL stewards, which will hopefully not make as crazy decisions as we saw yesterday, and I do not want to go into that. All I'm going to say is, no Michael, no, that's not right. It wasn't right. I want to see a red flag. Have a 1-lap shootout to determine the champion. That would be sick. No one else on the track, just Max and Lewis. But anyway, Harman is going to start off a lap, and he's going to be our guru through this legendary South American circuit. So we make a long run down to the first corner, which is called the Descida to Sol. Then through to the Senna S, named after Nelson Ayrton Senna, of course. He's taking the inside line. That's the optimum way to get around this third corner. Heading down to Decidia del Lago, of course, that corner being very infamous. The last race, and he has a bit of a slide out there, Harman does. Making his way around turn 5 to Ferradura, turn number 6. Got to apply a little brake, and then you got to go hard braking into Laranja. Sorry if my Portuguese is horrible. Pinheirinho is next. Nicely round there, a bit delicate for turn number 10 now, much more delicate, before heading around turn 11, which is Mergulho, and then turn number 12, which will be Yuncao, of course, the Is That Glock corner, as we all know, and then a final few corners to complete a lap. You see, taking the inside line so he doesn't lose as much time as possible, and the lap is a 106.9, and that will be the one to beat. And Joe will be crossing the line next, and he misses out by just under a 10th. Raggy gets a 7.7. Jarno Loin on mediums will cross the line with a 108.6. Janssen coming across the line now, and he goes third. And we got a couple of cars slowing down to let them all through, of course. Josh Sidney going fourth. 2 Red Bulls coming now. Kev, one of them. But he's pitted. Wrench is going to cross the line. He's taking the outside. I think he abandoned the lap, so he's going to try again. Because you wouldn't normally do that if you're on a lap. And oh, Ananas going 106.882. That's a very impressive bar to set. So 8 drivers set a lap. I do believe Fruitful is setting his lap in the Mercedes. Of course, the Mercedes in black, and this will be the last time you... Actually, no, it will not be the last time. This will be the last game in which you'll probably see it black, as Joel went into the pits. As we see Milan cross the line. He's in the wrong car, because he forgot to pick it. He should be in the Alpine, but he's not. That should be a penalty, I believe. And here's the champion, Marcel Gersny. Time trial merchant. No joke, he is absolutely insane. And Verhaenen is back in the session, great to see. Francisco sets his first time in the session. And here comes Marcel Gersny on mediums. Doesn't really need to do much, you can just take it easy. Everyone's been playing for pride now. The title already determined. He has the trophy in his back pocket. So he might as well chill and see how he can do, get up the order, have some fun, and send off the season in style. Making his way around Cotovello, turn number 10. Once again, I apologise for my horrible, horrible, horrible Portuguese. Title decider, remember, for F2. Let's hope it doesn't end that way. Well, Verstappen champion, so lucky. Well, to be fair, he should have been winning this title a long time ago, if it weren't for that tyre failure in Baku and lots of other instances we're not getting to, but you probably know what they are because you watch, like me, watch F1. So drivers coming into the pit, spaghetti chips on an out lap now. But yeah, he should have won the title a long time ago, but you know, Hamilton had that kind of luck back in 2008 when he won his first title, so it's probably cancelled it out. Ah, dear. Fate is cruel. Just popping out the chat. I'm also going to have the F2 stream on in the background, so I know what's going on with that. Take it down to a lower quality so it doesn't ruin it, etc. As you're seeing Spaghetti Chips on a lap. He hasn't been doing good since he got his podium. Don't know what has happened, but, you know, just one win isn't enough to get you, one podium isn't enough to get you anywhere in the championship. You're going to need a lot of them. As he comes round towards Yun Kao. 10 viewers, welcome to you all. Don't suspect everyone's going to be watching. Spaghetti Chips comes across the line. Now I should check if there's any rules as he goes 6th. Joel's setting a lap now. I can't go above 6. Brilliant. This game speaks volumes. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit monotonous tonight. I am a bit tired. I've had a long walk today with my girlfriend. But enough about my personal life. As Spaghetti Chips lets through Joel very nicely. Oh, careful, careful! I forgot there was another car behind him. I think there was is that an AlphaTauri? No, it was the Aston Martin. No, it was the Alpine, and Joel has invalidated. I think Kev's abandoned his effort. Raggy is definitely abandoned this effort, letting the covers through at Young Cow. You see, going the long way around, extending as much as he can. He has to do it within the track limits though, and he does, so fair game. As he makes his way around the corners. And to start a lap. Of course, many of you wanted the title to be determined on the final race of the season. Unfortunately, that did not happen, and that it only happened in F12, albeit it was a 12-point gap. Hey! Hey, what's up, George Morgan? Welcome, the man, the myth, the legend. He almost died commentating last night. I am not kidding. I actually listened to it while watching the race. Please check him out. He has a massive future. He's not with us next season, but you know, he has a massive future. Go on, Georgie boy. Where am I? I'm sorry, I'm getting starstruck here. Yes, I am on my own again, sadly. And Naneth, yeah, he is crushing it. It's a shame he joined late in the season, though. As we see Wrench making his way around the final corner, and we've lost Joel. We'll go back to that in a minute. There's been a crash that happens as Wrench sets the 4th fastest time. What has happened to Joel? Oh, that's not a nice time as Milan sets the fastest time of 106.771. Who is on a lap? Sorry for getting epilepsy. Van der Brugge is invalidated again. Hi, how are you doing? Good. Excited esports? Yes. Come on, Lucas! Sorry, I'm Scottish. I have the right to be biased towards the Scots. I have a feeling Lucas Blakely is going to clinch it. Jorn Lion gets 8th, and I'm allowed to be biased because it's not in this league. It's a completely different one. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, you can tell me what to do, but, you know. Francie Fro stays in 14th, and there's a bit of a yellow flag. Please do ignore them. Most of the yellow flags are usually because cars are going to let through. That is, of course, an in-lane glitch. As Harman crosses the line, he has invalidated his lap. So, no bueno there. Janssen is coming into the pits. No, he's not. He's starting another lap. But, oh, wait, he's not going to the pits? Crossing the line now would be, I believe, Josh Sidney, and he has went 107.1 on 2-lap-old tyres. Van der Brugge is not having a good day. As we see, I believe that was Marcel crossing the line and obliterates, well, not obliterates, he obliterates his pastime, but he goes clear by 7 thousandths, and Milan's like, oh no, not again. I mean, Kev is going to start a lap now. Yes, you do PC Tier 1. Kev gets up to 8th, I believe. Well, he has not started his lap yet, but you know. Harman has invalidated, unfortunately. That's the end of his chance of that lap. It's Kev going around. Oh dear. He has lost it. And he's going to have to go back into the pits for a new wing. At least he has 6 minutes left on the clock. Sorry if you can't see the clock. Too many yellow flags. Thanks, Michael. Matty. You want me to bet he'll go bald if he doesn't win esports? Good. He should be doing the final blindfolded. He's too good. I'd actually like to see that. F1 esports, but it's blindfolded. It'd be a nice skills challenge. Like they have the 3-point contest in the NBA. Francie Fro. He's promised not to be a naughty boy, because he was one in the United States. And as a result, he was banned for Azerbaijan, as I have said before. Coming around the corner is probably the only guy on a lap right now. It is Kev. Jokes, he is going into the pits. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left for these drivers to prove so they think they can race. Because So You Think You Can Dance was cancelled for being too boring and too slow. Actually, Raggy is now on a lap. Raggy, of course, I have a grudge against him because he forgot to upload the standings. Not really. And he's on mediums. Interesting. Remember, top 10 have to start on the tyres they set their fastest lap with in qualifying. The rest of them, it's a free choice. Except if it was raining during the qualifying session, or it started raining during the race. I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but okay, Raggy, you just do one in lap and then an out lap. outlap and then an in-lap at the same time. Marcel definitely going to be setting another lap. He wants to extend that 7/10 gap because he knows Milan is going to try and cut corners without trying to cut corners. I mean, trying to get as much of an edge, correct his mistakes, and try and build up that 7/10 gap. See the Abu Dhabi race? Yes, what a finale it was! Is that Latifi? I'm not going to stop saying it. You know, honestly, Max Verstappen should have been winning this title earlier. I tell you, if it wasn't for Baku, if it wasn't for Hungary, he'd be winning this title by Jeddah. Oh well, Hamilton will be back for 2022. I'm sure they're going to abort the appeal because, you know, what much can you do? Decisions were shocking though. I'm going to say that. That's it, I'm all saying about it. As Marcel makes his way around the third corner. Takes a break, literally. Ah, he's invalidated. He's going to have to go again. No one else is on a lap. I don't know why he's going fast. He's already invalidated his lap. He's got a lot of time. I'm sorry to be a critic, but you can just slow down and try and start another lap. But no, he has his choices. He is a driver at all. Yeah, Milan joined late and forgot to choose his car. That's why he's in the wrong car. Wrench is on a fast one. Trying to throw a spanner in the works, you could say. I mean, it's too late. The championship's over. He wasn't in the championship anyway. Makes his way around. Yeah. So at this point, I would rather have Felipe Massa guide me around the course. But no. Try to get Nelson Piquet to help me get around this lap. Unfortunately, his son crashed into the wall, so that didn't happen. If you get it, you know. Anyway, Wrench making his way around the final corner. DRS at full blast, and the champion's car goes across. Well, in the wrong world. That's the real world. Across the line at 106.851. Champion's car here is an Alfa Romeo. As Raggy starts his possibly final lap. Did I just hear the Tannoy announcer mention Lewis Hamilton is bad? Wow, Codemasters, low blow. Nothing against Lewis obviously, but you know. Marcel comes back into the pits. I don't think he's going to have another chance at a lap. And he's not going to be getting pole position. Milan with a 2/10 improvement. 106.576. I know. Yeah, he's won the title. Marcel's won the title. People will say Lewis was cheated. Oh, with Fruitful's retired as well. He's had enough of this session. Who is on a lap? Jarno's definitely on a lap. I know, people are upset, but that's racing. You've got the thrill of victory, and then you've got the agony of defeat. I'm saying no more. Nothing really much could do there, as Braggy nearly hits Wrench, about to finish his lap, and goes 8th. And Kev is about to start his lap, and Wrench has retired from the session. Jansen's retired from the session. They're all starting to retire now. Full. So, the only real contender I can see is Spaghetti Chips. He's about to start a lap. He's on a line coming around the final corner. He's faster than last time. It's going to be enough though. 4th, 106.8. Raggy's gone off the track. Vandenberg's in the pits. Harmon improves, but not enough to go up the leaderboard. Oh dear, that's not how you get around the course, Kev. Ananas goes second with a 106.751. And Kev, please stop mowing the lawn. Thank you. This is not your back garden, this is Brazil. A country which I'm honestly surprised they went to despite the pandemic. Thanks, Omicron. And Spaghetti Chips will cross the line with the 8th best time, and I think that might be the end of the session. I'm not sure. Kev's definitely not sent a lap. Raggy has, I think, run out of fuel. Yarno's slow. Yeah, that's it. Milan is pole for, I believe, the 3rd time this season. Hasn't been able to convert them to anything. No, he's actually scored no points in both races he's got pole. Just doesn't seem to have any good luck. Second will be Ananas, and the 3rd will be the champion, Marcel. Hope we get overturned. No. I doubt it will be. I think Mercedes are gonna take back the appeal. They've already congratulated Max, both Toto and Lewis. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna get into further discussions. I know it's the sport though. It's like an overturned decision in football or soccer. If you're gonna be an idiot, honestly, it's football. Austrian rules, football, American football, association football, it's all football. But yeah, it's like an overturned VAR decision wrongly. It happens a lot. And it's just like that. Barcelona, Chelsea, 2009. That should have been Chelsea, I know. But, you know, that's sport. You're going to have someone that doesn't play by the fans' book. And it's going to go against them. But that's sport. That's all I'm saying. I'm a totally impartial man. I didn't really mind who won the championship. It would have been nice to see the first 8-time champion, but at the same time it would be nice to have a new champion. It's just sport. Watch it for the love of the sport. I'd rather not have any arguments other than that. Yeah, he drove very well. It was really cruel that he lost it, but it's just unfortunate. Right, back to the actual action at hand here at Interlagos. The race that should have been either the season premiere or the finale. It used to be a season starter back in the 90s, and now it's finishing the season. Thank you, Lewis. Of course, not racing tonight. Lewis McWilliam, not Lewis Hamilton, obviously. Drove in a Haas, funnily enough. He scored no points in the real world, but they're doing alright here. Not racing tonight. He lost the title anyway, so there's nothing to play for. He doesn't mind pretty much. He knew that Marcel was the better driver. Thank you very much for the compliments on my commentary. You know, I've done 3 divisions this season. A bit of F12, and then a full season of F10 and F7. Always committed to my job. Verhanen and Joel deciding to stick on softs. Very interesting. These are fresh softs and fresh mediums for 12th to 15th. Top 10, they are actually used from qualifying, of course. Don't worry, Lewis, you will fight back next tier. Next tier. Thank you. Yeah, next tier, that's what I was saying. So 36 laps, which is the equivalent of 153 kilometers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe 154 or something like that. But it's between there and there. Yeah, Lewis and Russell will be some team. I actually think George Russell could beat Hamilton. I honestly think George Russell, he has fantastic quality pace, and he's just going to blow him out of the water, I think. But so does Max. So Milan beginning to line up. Ananas joining in second. Third will be Marcel. Fourth, Josh. 5th, Yarno, 6th, Wrench. They've been a long way away from the rest of them. Come on, guys! That's way more than 10 car lengths, surely! Oh, they're coming right now. Spaghetti Chip's very late to the grid. Is Verhanen here? I don't think he's even here. Yeah, I don't think Verhanen's here. F2 happening right now, by the way. Gill in the firing line to win the championship. Here we go, 5 lights ahead of the drivers, and the final race of the season is underway. Who will get the better start off the line? By the looks of it, it's Milan, but here comes Ananas and Marcel around the outside trying to go for second place. Going into the second corner, he takes it very nicely, and Ananas forced off the track. Will they have to give that back? I wonder. There's a spinner there. Jansen's had an off, and there's another off there. I believe that's Spaghetti Chips that's gone off at the third corner. There's a lot of battling in the midfield, and there's Raggy going slow at the back too. And looks like we have another yellow flag that's gone now, as they make their way round to turn number 6, the Ferradura. And Milan still in the lead, ahead of Marcel and Ananas, and Wrench in 4th. Harmon getting past for 7th against Van der Broek, as they make their way through to turn number 10. A bit of battling between Joel and Van der Broek now. Oh, Joel, did he have a slide there? He had a bit of a slide, but didn't get that position. So nice recovery there. He makes his way around Young Cow, and the final few corners to start the next lap. Lap number 2. Good lead from Well, was coming up close though. He knows what his speed is like. That's why he is the champion. Joel trying to make a move on Van der Broek for 8th position, and he gets it done. You like to see that. And Raggy has went into the pits. He has damage. That's not going to be the strategy. I think it's going to be soft medium. 14 laps of soft, 22 laps of mediums. Give or take a few laps coming. Yeah. That's a funny one. Not really going to be much said in this race, considering that the championship is said and done. But Yarno chasing down Josh. This will be DRS on when they come around to lap number 3. Yarno trying to overtake Josh for 5th position, and he's very close to him. Who needs the DRS? Milan setting the fastest lap once again. Will Yarno make a move? It doesn't look like he will be. DRS enabled by the PSGL stewards. Of course, unlike the FIA, the only time the PSGL stewards can investigate is when it's reported. Interesting, I know. Here comes Yarno Loin, and he cannot chase down Sydney close enough for a move into 5th to make their way around turn number 5. Will there be a season 30 PSGL? Of course there will. Why would you think we're going to cancel PSGL ever? But nonsense. Nonsense. PSGL's the real deal, buddy. Oh no. Internet connection not sufficient to broadcast gameplay, I'm getting. That's not a good sign. Milan still in the lead by 2 seconds. 2 seconds, that's pretty big. Ananas trying to chase down Marcel. He's trying to keep it chill though by the looks of it. 3/10 the gap between these two drivers, and Yarno Loin right behind Josh Sydney. Is he going to try and make the move now? No, he's not. Deciding to wait patiently. Oh, but Josh Sydney's got on the track. That opens up a window of opportunity for Yarno Loin. Going around the outside before Ferradura, side by side. Still side by side, heading into Laranja. Still side by side, heading into Bienio, but Yarno Loin's got the move, and up to 4th he goes. Sorry, 5th he goes. And now look who's right next to Harmon, going inside of Cottovello. Oh, and a bit of contact between them and Josh Sidney. Still making the moves, heading into Yunkao, but he gets the move done into 6th. And now Joel's right on the back of Josh Sidney, trying to make the move for 7th. And Joel goes sneaking right through into 7th position. Come on, you're doing better than that, Codemasters. What a horrible camera guy. No one's behind him. Lots of trains happening. We've got groups of 3, groups of 4. As you can see, Kev trying to make his way past the other Red Bull owned team, or Honda. Oh, and somehow Vandenbroek holds Kev off for now. Into, yes, into Ferradur they go. Joel and Harmon. A match not made in heaven. A match made in Interlagos, you could say. Ananas. Unfortunately, he lost the B, so no bananas for him. He's just Ananas. Oh, and Francie throws off the track. He's got a penalty for corner cutting as he makes his way past Ananas into 2nd place. Marcel just letting him by, saying, okay, you can have it. And Joel and Harmon doing battle, and Joel gets the nod. Fruitful makes his way past Kev. If only that was the real show. And Josh Sidney has got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, track limits have haunted him once again. As there's a yellow flag, Raggy has spun. Francie Fro has a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. As Fruitful tries to pass Vandenbroek now. And Vandenbroek's got a penalty. Ah, that's a bit controversial that. He went off the track. He might have been forced wide, kind of like Lewis Hamilton at the same spot in the real world. And he tries to make a move on Fruitful now, but it's not going to work. At the Laranja corner, making way around Pirino now. Ananas short for bananas. Hello, Seth Lol 006. Welcome to the show. Oh, you're joking. Codemasters have... Codemasters are screwed over the game, apparently, as Joel makes a move on Yarner Loyan for 5th. Sorry, I was away for a second there, checking what the hell happened with F2. Apparently there's a glitch with the timing. Oh no! A glitch with the game. That screws over those outside the top 10. Indeed it does! Vandenbroek trying to get up close to Fruitful once again, but it's not happening, and Josh Sidney has another penalty for multiple warnings. That's 2 now. See, that's 2. Francie Fro has a 5-second penalty for corner cutting, and he's in the pit serving it right now. And then getting a tyre change as Raggy passes him. Looks like he's going to go 2 sets of softs. Actually, did he start on softs? Somebody tell me if he did. Actually, I don't think he did. I think he did mediums. Might be doing 2 runs of mediums then, to the end. 2 softs, sorry. 3.3 seconds to gap. Milan's on a flyer. I hope I'm not jinxing him. I just hope he's not watching. Look at this train though for 2nd place. Ananas leading the way, but here comes Wrench on 3rd place Marcel. Marcel's finished every race except one, that being Austria, after an unfortunate collision in the intermediate conditions. As Wrench approaching Marcel, heading into Ferradura and now Pelarania. I nearly said Pirino, that's the next one. This is Pirino here as Ananas enters. Long train all aboard, ladies and gentlemen. 6 cars in the mix for 2nd position and 2 spots at the podium. Should be DRS frenzy when they make their way around here. Yunkao. Wrench right behind Marcel. Marcel's impressive pace is not showing tonight, and this gives Wrench a window of opportunity. Heading closer, but no bueno here. As Harmon goes down the inside of Jarno Loyen. Oh, and he's lost it. And he's going to fall down right down the order, and he still can't get the car on track. He's struggling. His tires have overheated, I believe. Yes, 110 degrees Celsius weirs. Not good. A nightmare. Wrench now still close to Marcel, who's snug in between. Oh, and they've got another car off, and that's Harmon again. Harmon really struggling in these tires. And heck, Verheyen, who's not even in the lobby, has just passed him. Big long line forming for second. They're just a 5-car train after the loss of Harmon. It's going to be anyone's game going into the first corner, and Marcel's going to the left, Wrench going to the right, and Nanas under pressure here from these two drivers who don't make any moves. It's going to be anyone's game heading down to the Ciudad del Lago. Ananas clear, but is anyone else going to try and challenge and lunge? No, the answer is... Fruitful's definitely going to try and send it down the inside of Josh Sidney, who cannot make a move and has to let him through. Oh, and Harmon has retired from the session in the pit lane. Josh Sidney and Van der Brugge trying to chase down Fruitful, who they want positions back from. So we're down to 14. Don't count Verheyen, he's done nothing. He's an AI. Oh, look at this battle between Josh Sidney and Van der Brugge heading around Magulio. And Kev has just got past Josh Sidney. Has Josh Sidney got a problem? Josh Sidney losing ground and losing fast. No, he doesn't seem to have a problem. He just seems to have made some mistakes. Meanwhile, making their way through turn number 2 are the pack apart from the lead. Leading pack apart from the leader. Sydney 06 gets another penalty. He's not been keeping it clean around this track at all tonight. And Kev makes the move on Van der Brugge heading into turn number 4. Still battling, I believe. Yes, they are. But it looks like Kev will get the edge. And I do believe Francie Fro has spun off again. It has to be him because he's about to be lapped by Milan. And Francie Fro, I think, is retiring from the session. He's just had a horrible day. Yes, he is. Oh, what has happened there? It's a safety car. It's a safety car. I'm not sure why. Now, was it because of the damage suffered? What was the cause of the safety car? I think Joe definitely cut the pits there, and he definitely got some wing damage. And it's led some of the cars to pit as the leaders pass the safety car, as per the regulations. Jarno Loyen is one of the leading pack to pit. They get a free pit stop pretty much. Kev and Van der Brugge and Fruitful playing it safe on hards. Joe going aggressive on mediums, but going more aggressive is Josh Sidney on softs. And Verheyen is obviously going on softs because he's not in the game. Well, it's any name for pineapple. I don't know that. I miss Kimi, yes. Kitos Kimi though. Kitos, which is Finnish for thanks. Kitos. So Milan Ananas and Marcel, are they going to come into the pits? Milan's in. Ananas is in and Marcel's in. And so is Wrench. Now with the Delta in play, I do believe they're going to get a free pit stop. Will they come out ahead though? So Milan goes on a second set of softs. Very interesting. Marcel is on mediums. And so are Ananas and Wrench. They will come out as the leading pack. Jorno Lawrence in the pit again. Again? Did he put the wrong tyres on? I think he might have. Yeah, he's putting on mediums. I think he put the wrong set on. And that's going to cost him a few positions, but he is going to have more aggressive tyres than Van der Brugge and Kev. So Milan still leads, as Raggy is allowed to pass. Thankfully, Milan did not pass Raggy, so Raggy is allowed to unlap himself. They need to have that rule in place. You are allowed to unlap during the safety car. So Milan is still the leader, and he's on another set of softs. Oh, and he's pitting again! I think he's made the same mistake as Jorno Lion! Milan has made another crucial mistake, and he's going to fall right down the order! And this has gifted the lead to Ananas. And he's going to be basking in glory right now. He feels like he's won the lottery. Milan is going to fall all the way down. I think he might be out in dead last. We'll have to see. Fruitful's making his way around the corner. Well, not dead last, but, you know. Raggy's pit again. Milan is 12th. Not where he wanted to be. Milan has had a stinker again. You cannot pass Wells in DRS train. Yes, you can. He put the wrong tyres on. F2 about to get underway now. Championship on the line there, but it is Ananas in the lead. Remember, don't hit each other, you'll get a 5-second penalty. No one's got that right now. You can see the penalties: 3 seconds for Kev, 3 seconds for Van der Brugge, and 9 for Josh Sidney. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger if you don't keep it clean. As you can see, Raggy's made 3 stops. So the leading cars making their way to start lap number 15 of the race. Well, Milan just didn't make a bad strategy call. He forgot to put the next tyres set to medium and not soft. I think the game dictated we should do soft, soft, medium, and not soft, medium, or soft, hard, which you're supposed to do. Sometimes Formula 1's a lottery, okay? Sometimes things like safety cars can influence the race. We are waiting for Raggy to make his way around. Come on, guys, you're falling way too far back. So Ananas will lead ahead of Marcel and Wrench, Kev and Joel and Van der Brugge. Spaghetti Chips Janssen Verheyen, who's not here. He will not get any points if he finishes because he didn't even start. Josh, Milan, Fruitful, and Ekos Raggy. who's still trying to make his way round in time. Has he made it around in time to... Yep, safety car in this lap. Is Raggy going to get around? Oh my goodness me, look at how slow Ananas is slowing down. It's so slow that Marcel has had to just bunch right next to him, and so has Wrench. You see, look at this. They're going in a very staggered formation, hoping not to hit each other. Still holding, still holding. Marcel isn't really happy with this, neither is Wrench. Still going round very slowly. He can do that all the way up to control line as Joel and Kev swap positions. You can't do that. They're going again though. And a collision between Jarnaloy and Vanderbrugge gives them penalties. Both of them have penalties, and Marcel almost getting passed by Wrench there. And Kev gets a penalty for yellow flags. I don't believe that. He couldn't really do much there. Joel passed him. Joel passed him, and now Joel's going to try and pass him for real now. And Kev is pushed off the track and loses position to Vandenberg as well. Controversy at the restart here, as we can see Josh Sidney going right through for his body, and there's a spin. Kev has lost it out of Ferradura, and he is going to fall right at the back, and Milan trying to make his way through, and so does Fruitful, and Raggy past Behanen, who is completely ghosted. You see, oh, whoa, just going through him. Milan needs to make up a lot of positions after that mishap. Oh, and Janssen's off! Janssen goes off the track and he resets. That will be a penalty. That is against the rules, if I remember correctly. Maybe Ananas can win, yes. Yeah, Milan does not have any luck when he gets pole. Maybe he should stop getting pole. Go for front row at least, but still. As the leading pack make their way down towards turn number 4, the city of Laco. If you just join us, we're nearly halfway through this F7 finale. The title already decided. Still a bunch of battles going on, as you can see. Jarnaloy trying to get past Van de Brugge, this for 5th position. And Kev has passed Janssen. Actually no, Janssen has spun again. It's just not his day. He was in the mid-pack, now he's lost it. And so is Kev actually, he's lost it again. He's lost it again. And DRS is enabled, so Marcel will have his first window of opportunity right here. As Milan has passed Josh Sidney in the background. Here comes Marcel. Will he put on a lunge on Ananas heading into turn number 4? No, he will not. He'll play it safe. No surprise there. He'll take a minute to regroup. Coming through the slower section of race, and Janssen has retired from the race. He's had enough. He knows he's not getting anywhere, so he's packed it in. Oh, and Jarno spun. I think that was a collision between him and Van de Brugge. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but that is Jarno down the order here at Interlagos. And now, oh, and Milan getting very close to Spaghetti Chips, going for 6th position. Makes his way around to Yunkao. And now heading down the stretch. Marcel might have a chance, but he's not close enough. Will Spaghetti Chips make a lunge? No, he's spun it. He's low, and he's lost it, and he's actually collected Josh Sidney with him. That's pretty rotten luck for Josh Sidney's end, and Fruitful has a penalty. Meanwhile, Ananas still leads. Ananas still leading Marcel and Wrench. Josh Sidney. Oh! And Kev has spun at turn 3. Now, was that a collision between Josh and Kev there? Welcome to our new viewers here. 35 viewers. Where have you come from? Where have you come from? Josh Sidney is probably going to have to pit after that collision as the leading pack make their way around Young Cow for the 19th time this race. And now heading around to Subida dos Boxes. 30 viewers now, and Marcel's going to go for the lead. On the inside, clears day, pass, Ananas tries to cut back, but he's not going to get it. Marcel's in the lead. Question is, will Ananas bounce back? Maybe Joe can make a move for third place here, but there's no way that Marcel is going to be passed here. Milan is already up to 5th. His pace has been exceptionally strong today, and it's great to see that after a lot of rotten luck throughout the season. He's in the wrong car, but who cares at this point? It's the last race. It's the last race, and last name is going to win. Remember last name? Yeah. Joel trying to make him way into the podium spots. And he'll have a window of opportunity here. Marcel sitting the fastest lap of the race, trying to extend his gap towards Ananas. How do I compete in these F1 leagues? Sign up for PSGL Season 30, go to the Discord, but it's not open yet, so please wait for further announcement as Spaghetti Chips heads up into the top 10, passing a ghost. Fruitful cannot get past Van der Brugge, down to the City of Lago. And now, top 4 making their way around the second sector of the track. As you see, some of the roads here that are away from the track were actually original parts of the old circuit, which was 8 kilometers long. I think Josh Sidney's retiring. Yes, he is retired from the race. We have 11 left. Kev might not be scoring points. Marcel has an 8/10 gap over Ananas. Fruitful trying to chase down Van der Brugge. This for 6th position. Van der Brugge has had some wins this season, but so has Fruitful. They go side by side, the two gladiators through the Senna S. But it's going to be Fruitful that holds off, no, Van der Brugge that holds off for now, but Fruitful's going to try and make a move on the inside. Deep on the inside, going in side by side, wheel to wheel contact. Through into the City of Lago. Fruitful gets the job done. Brilliant move from the frying driver. No! Van der Brugge's not finished up yet! Touch wheels, but still, they get through together. Sorry about that. And Fruitful still ahead. And Van der Brugge has to yield. Of course, Van der Brugge's starting to struggle on these hards. Milan trying to cut the gap down between him and Joel though. 6 cars on medium tyres at the top. Then 8 through tip also on it. Look at this, Van der Brugge on hards. But who cares about the compounds? He's going to still try and make a move. He has the DRS, he's going to go on the inside. And into 6th place he goes once again, but will Fruitful find a way to get it back? Sure he will, he's got the better grip, and he doesn't need the DRS. Back into 6th he goes. Will Van der Brugge find a reply? No, he will not. Gap leaders now is approaching half a second, and Nanas might try and find a way past Marcel. Milan trying to fight up the order. It's full on quality mode now. Yeah, AWS graphics. Oh yeah, it's funny because It's funny it's Amazon that sponsor them and not Netflix, because you know Amazon Prime, they should have a... I prefer if Drive to Survive was on Amazon Prime. I think they do a better job of covering sports teams. You know, they've covered Manchester City, I think Juventus, I think Tottenham Hotspur. Correct me if I'm wrong. They need to do one for Arsenal to see how farcical they are. I don't mind Arsenal. But I'm a Newcastle fan, so don't at me. Ananas 4 attempts down, and Vandenberg has another penalty, and Verheyen is coming into the pit and will finally become irrelevant in this race. Because he's a ghost. Australian cricket team. Oh yeah. The Aussies have been really good at their cricket. Oh yeah, they did cover them during the... I think it was the lockdown, was it? Seven attempts the gap between first and second and third incidentally, but 4 attempts the gap between Joel and Wrench. I don't think he's going to find a move anywhere here, no. Oh, hello. The gap is starting to be reduced to 4 attempts now. Ananas needs to find an edge to gain over Marcel, or Marcel's going to just try and drift away. Yarno trying to get up to Raggy's 8th place, but yet cannot make a move. But now Wrench has a chance. Wrench has a chance to pass Ananas. He's closer to Ananas than Ananas is to Gruzny, but Ananas approaching Gruzny now. And as a yellow flag, I believe it's Yarno Lion going slowly. Very slowly. And he's passed by, I believe it was Spaghetti Chips. As the leading pack make the way through a turn number 4. 11 laps to go. These tyres will get to the end, but will Vandenberg's tyres even out to try and justify going up the order? Top 4 in a nice battle here. Oh my, they're all going in tandem pretty much. And the longer they go in tandem, the more Milan gains. So Milan is actually thrown into this scenario too. So these top 4, they've got to get a move on. They've got to get a move on. Oh yes, the Ashes. Can't wait for the boxing equivalent of that, the Smashes. And now the top 4 making their way around to start the first of the final 10 laps of the race, and Nanas right behind Marcel Gruzny, right on his gearbox, and will have a chance to pass. Milan's gap is extended. It's not what he wants. Now, Ananas in the AlphaTauri has a chance to pass Marcel Gruzny in the Alfa Romeo. Can he make a move in time? No, he cannot. It's just too far away at the point they've run out of runway. It's a bit of a narrow track, as you can see. You can only really fit 3 cars, clearly. Marcel trying to show why he is the champion, holding off Ananas very well, I've got to say. Wrench though right behind Ananas. Gap 4 attempts. Will there be any change in the pecking order approaching the first of the final 9 laps? Lap 28 about to begin. No, there will not. Not coming around the Decidio do Sol. You see Milan chasing down them furiously. He's actually on the fresher tyres. Remember, because he made that mistake changing tyres the first try, had to go in again and fell right down the order to 12th from the lead. DRS trains are not what we want, but that's DRS for you. But the closer they bunch up, the more they stay together without making any moves, the closer Milan gets, and now he is within 1.1 seconds of the leading pack, as the gap is now extended to 1 second. Marcel running away, and Ananas is like, Shinji Ikari, he mustn't run away, he mustn't run away, he mustn't run away. But he's going to run away, he's going to try and run away, and now Milan is going to try and get close. Keep your enemies close, but your friends even closer, ladies and gentlemen. The battle is getting fiercer and fiercer with 8 laps to go. Wrench cannot find a move on Ananas. Milan still chasing them down, but I don't know if they're running out of time. Is he going to actually get somewhere to try and make a move on Joel? Wrench now is the closest he is to any other driver at this point, if you exclude Jarno Loyen. Fast but not meant for racing. Not even the Mercedes W11 or the W12 or the Red Bull RB16B. Milan is within the gap again. Actually, I think he might be in DRS range. And Ananas is going to get passed by Wrench for second place with 7 laps to go. Will Ananas find a reply down to Decidio del Lago? Let's find out. He's still right behind Wrench. He's going to try and bite back on this sister car, the AlphaTauri, trying to make a move, and he's not going to get there. He's not going to be close enough. He is not going to be close enough, and Wrench has secured second place for the meantime. And what's happening here? Vandenberg is coming into the pits. He is serving his penalty, and Jarno Loyen being passed by Spaghetti Chips there in the first corner. And they're going to go to war once again. Jarno Loyen going to try and make a move, but Spaghetti Chips, that was controversial. I do believe he was weaving way too much there. Coming down to Decidio del Lago, and that might be looked at by the stewards should Jarno Loyen report it. So a bit of controversy in the midfield. This is for 8th and 3 points. The fastest lap is currently Marcel, so you might get a bonus point just to add to his dominance, and you'll have a winning gap of 45 points. Actually, I think it might be 45. Is it 44? Please correct me. Oh no! Marcel's got a penalty! Marcel's got a penalty, now he's got to go like the clappers as Ananas chases down Wrench. And look who's joined the battle! Milan is within 1 second, and he's going to get DRS. Joel right behind Ananas, who's trying to make his way up the order, but it's starting to struggle. They're all starting to struggle, and Milan is just trying to find somewhere to make a move. It's Milan's world, and they're all living in it. Milan has front row seats to this battle between the top 4. Just don't make any mistakes, any of you. Here he goes. The recharge is on. Making his way up through to the final section, and Fruitful has had a spin. Fruitful has had a spin, and Joel will not be happy about that. Is Joel going to make a move on Ananas? No, he is not. And Milan right behind him now. They've been squabbling too much. They're going to face the consequences. They're going to face the music. Thanks to Milan, and Fruitful is coming to the pits now. But no, not close enough apparently. Not close enough. But time is running out. He needs to make these moves. Now what is Milan going to do here? 3 cars up in front. Oh, he gets very close to Joel. Vandenberg's setting the fastest lap. He needs to get in the points. Oh, Milan, so close to Joel. He can feel it. He can make the move. Can he make the magic? Can he make the magic happen? Here we go. Another attempt from Milan. Joel still has DRS. He just can't make the move. Is there going to be a move from Joel on Ananas? No, there is not. And once again, Milan is denied, and there's another incident in Sector 3. Not sure what's happened there. But now what's going to happen down to the City of Lago? Milan looks to the right, or the left, but no, Bueno, not this time. This is not helping them at all, and in fact, Marcel is now halfway to fulfilling his contract of building that 3-second gap to win this race. This is only helping Marcel. Wrench needs to pick up the pace, or they're going to lose this race, and it's going to be a total disgrace. And I'm going to undo my lace without a trace. Milan has got El Plan to be the man and get past all the other drivers, but he can't. He's not close enough. 3 laps to go. It's like the title's on the line and he's not. Still, no one making a move. Are they waiting until the last corner? Or can he not just get close enough? Marcel, still, this is anyone's race, I tell you. Marcel, 2 seconds ahead, has a penalty. And these 4 are squabbling for the win. Essentially. Fruitful's just got the fastest lap. He might be getting the bonus point. And the leading pack come through again. What's going to happen here? Are they playing tactically? Are they racing tactically? Let's find out. They've not been making any moves. Who's got the bigger battery? I think between Joel and Milan, it's Milan. Is he going to finally make a move? No, he's just too far away. Too far away. This DRS train is helping no one but Marcel. Marcel is just basking in the warm sunshine and is making the gap even bigger. Is it going to be big enough? He needs 3 seconds. 3 seconds, that's all he needs. He needs another 7 tenths. Oh no, Verheinen's not going to give him DRS, is he? That'd be the last thing he'll want. That everyone in these pack will want. They've not been making any move, they're just sticking by each other. Milan now very close to Joel. The gap 2 tenths, 3 tenths. Now I'm sure Verheinen is going to give Marcel DRS. He is! Oh no! Oh no! Milan might make a move on Joel. This for 5th place! Goes on the inside! But no! Joel strikes back! How has Milan not made a move? And now the gap is 2.5! 2.5! Can Marcel get there in time? He's starting to run out of steam. Wrench is closing up. Wrench could be about to win this race. Who is going to win this race? This could end in chaos either way. Wrench could be about to win. I am not sure. Where is Marcel? There he is. He needs 3 seconds. 2.5. 2.4. 2.5 again. I don't think it's going to be enough. 2.6 now. It's building again. I don't think it's going to be enough. Marcel, run, quick. I don't think he's got it. No, he's not. Wrench is going to win the final race of the season. And just hold on a second, Marcel. Third for Ananas, fourth for Joel. And Milan tried to make a comeback, but he couldn't get past Joel. And has to settle for fifth. Not a good result for him. Raggy will get sixth, so technically a double finish for Alpine. But look at this! Who's going to get 7th place? Fruitful, because Jarno Loy, oh Jesus! Jarno Loy has a 5-second penalty. And you're paying for that, Raggy. How could you do that? Oh! And, well, Kev had a penalties anyway, but that was another close finish between Van der Brugge and Spaghetti Chips is going to jump them, I think. Yeah, F2's on right now. I would interview all the drivers, but I can't because, of course, F2's on, and that probably takes priority. And here's the podium celebration. Wrench, your winner of the final race of the season. Yes, he scored, but I don't think he wanted to score 6 points. I think he wanted the full 16. But he didn't get it. Marcel has to settle for second. If it weren't for that penalty, he would have won by 2.5 seconds. So Marcel finishes on 153 points. Fruitful gets the fastest lap, so he gets 5 points total. Wrench wins at home, in fact. Ananas gets a 2nd consecutive podium. Of course, Wrench. Is Wrench actually Brazilian? Another home winner. Can you believe it? There's the rest of the order. Verheenen didn't compete, so that's in count. Spaghetti Chips did get 9th. So Kev doesn't score, unfortunately. The only driver that finished and didn't score. Props to Joe, by the way. He started 11th, finished 4th. Wrench started 6th and 1. Fruitful made up 7 positions. So yes, very interesting finale, but even with the title wrapped up, it was still an exciting finish. Fight to the finish, I should say. Look at all these incidents. Warning, 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 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Look at all those 5 seconds. Nobody ever uses the race director. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, there was a lot of warnings in this one. These are all track limits warnings. See, Kev's got a lot of them. Get 2 warnings, one for the track limits and then one for the 3 seconds. Hey, you can get a look at all the pit stops. I don't know who the fastest one was. Doesn't matter, they're all 2.5 anyway. Alright, I think that will do it for season 29. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this season. It's been fantastic to be commentating it with you for 15 weeks and the break weeks. We'll be back in season 30 for late January, I do believe, but unfortunately that is going to do it. Congratulations to Marcel, a deserving champion. Drove like the heart of a lion. And he might be back in a higher division, competing for more PSGL glory. That is to come, of course, in the future. Sure it will. He's a brilliant driver, time trial merchant. Yes, I do hope you have enjoyed all this battling today, all of this battling all season. I'm going to have to leave you now because of F2 PSGL coming into its closing moments. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you in Season 30, whatever that whatever that division will be. It's been an honour doing this for PSGL, the greatest league in the world. Don't question it, it is the truth. Only the best compete, and only the winners win. Only the winners win. Only the best survive, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm lost for words. I don't do my scripts very well, because I don't like scripts. But yes, that is it. I will see you in Season 30. I've been Otaku Logan. Next January, we'll see you for more astonishing, amazing, epic, crazy, mad, lad, stupid, insufferable, astronomical, mad PSGL action. If that's enough exclamations. Yeah. Season 30 coming soon. Season 29 is over. Well, not over yet. You've got F1 run right now. F5, F6, F8. All happening. And I hope you join us for that in right now. See you in a few months or so. Enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy your New Year. Don't eat too much turkey.